Hello there. I think we're there. Hello there. Alright, for some reason my browser decided, you know what? Don't need the music on today. Funny how that works out. Hope you're doing alright around you. I'm a little bit early. Exactly. I mean, I did actually do... I've actually done alright on Conquest this week, whatever you want to call it. We've got box 5 pretty comfortably already on my main, and if I just bring it up, because I've got to wait a few minutes until I can go in the game, I think I'm going to get Red Crate very soon. Here we go. Let's put it on screen for you. Here we go. I'm 15 short of box 6 and 115 in the Red Crate, so it is actually doing alright. We've got the 2 data disc ones left for the globals, so that's not bad. We've got 4 more wins with Morgan Elsbeth surviving, that's again not too bad. We're going to ignore the enemies, but then it's just these weird ones with alert. Yeah, I think box 5's great. I mean, I haven't actually run the command for my free-to-play, but I bet I'm going for that. Go on, we'll do that. Yeah, I mean, that's my main priority right now. I want to get farming some datacrons. I mean, I don't know if you saw it on the Discord server. I've got like 1 unlocked and I've got a couple at level 0, so I do need to roll some. I mean, it's my free-to-play I'm thinking about as well. I mean, you can see the difference here. But yeah, it's like we're only on box 2 there, and I have been putting the same amount of effort. Maybe a little less energy, but still the same amount of effort. But yeah, it's just night and day. I mean, my Night Sisters aren't as great there, so it's a little bit more difficult doing the feat. Stacker we're nearly done. Remnants and Gungans nearly done. Ugh. Yeah, it's just taking a bit of time. I think a bit like what you just said. I want farm datacrons. So ideally box 5 we're going to get to. I want to get like yourself, I want to get there. But I don't know what I'll skip on the way. I mean, I think I've only just got into sector 3. Oh no, I think I'm midway through sector 3. Yeah, we've done the mini boss. So yeah. Night and day difference. That keeps catching my eye. Like, no man, you can tell which one's got Gungans and which one's got Queen Amidala built up. You know, you just blow through it with Gungans. But yeah, a bit more of a slog here. I mean, I've been able to do the Gungan one with Ray, but there's sometimes you give it a go thinking, alright, maybe Ray will just be able to do a Whirlwind and it'll be alright. And it's not alright. So, yeah. It's where I kind of miss Dallas Ambition. You could just throw Dash there and just let him one-shot everyone. Right, how long have we got? 2 minutes. Get the web browser ready. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my freebies. My reset in about a minute. So once I do that, I can do all my daily farms and all that. I'm nearly at the Lord Vader's ult. I'm 1 battle away. I'm going to see how many tickets I get from doing the 50s, and I'll see if it's worth going into the 100s. I have been quite patient. Not usually my strength. Anytime now, though. See what I mean? I'm not very patient. Oh, I was a little bit confused earlier as well. I saw a ping from the Marvel Snap server saying, oh yeah, if you go on the web store, we've got a new, like, reward thing. And I was like, oh yeah, go on, I'll have a look. And I'm like, it's the same thing you always have. You just reset it. I thought, did that deserve a ping on Discord? Me. Also, that weekly roulette thing, I don't know what you call it, the one where it basically gives you 6 prizes and randomizes them. I think I've done it 6 or 7 times now, and every time but one I've got boosters. The only other reward I got was 50 credits, I think it was. You know, it's definitely gated low. As either that, I've got the worst RNG ever. Right. Okay, so one here. Don't know why I'm clicking on that. Mod energy, okay. We've got a fair chunk of crystals right now, so I do want to see if we can get Lord Vader's ult on. I have said I'm going to start farming Boss Nass's shards, so that's Dark Side as well, so it lines up. Let's have a look at staffing. Oh, Stab doesn't need a arrow for gear 12. That's good. I'm actually a little surprised. Oh, more than a little. Wouldn't mind, I did him on Famine, but I just forgot what he needed. $57. It's possible, if not likely, I could do it in 300 crystals. Right, so I just need 10. One over the line. Alright, let's get this done. Oh, we didn't get the buff immunity. Go on, we'll crush. Let the dots be with him. Still no buff immunity. Not like you win or lose it based on it, or anything ridiculous, but, you know, you want buff immunity. Oh, wowzer. Still need to ask, how do I actually hit that? Oh, it doesn't say, it just says do it. There we go, we got our ult. And we have got our ult. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. You are the chosen one. It does make me laugh because it's basically a repeat of the JMK event except for this scene. Alright, Lord Vader, you are finished with. Let's say we have got our fully completed Galactic Legend. Alright, what is my next project? It's Leviathan. And honestly, I am actually going to put this into Squad Arena. I'm just curious how Lord Vader's getting on. Let's try it against Sire. I'm wondering what we do. Is it Brawn, Rogard? I don't think you'd want an attacker against Kron. Even though that's kind of tempting. I mean, that's true damage anyway. I suppose a support Kron would be good. If I've got one. Yeah, that could be quite good, actually. I mean, it isn't the dots that are there, but still quite good. Okay, so Thrawn got stunned. Fair enough. We can't do that, I don't think. I can give it a go anyway. Alright, Braun's getting beat up a bit. Alright, full sleep, fair enough. Right, so Kenobi cleanses. We're on 3 stacks, so again I'm going basic. This is really awkward because I've never used Lord Vader on offense, obviously, and I know JMK has always been better, but I'm still surprised how bad this is going. Where I can't help but wonder, is it Kron I've got? I mean, I could have gone for... Well, actually, no, I couldn't have gone for Gax. I can't ignore Taunt. Maybe this is just where I need Dot Crom. Yeah, that killed me. I'll have to have a think on it. I mean, I was actually thinking about re-rolling that Crom, see if I could get a better level 3 for Lord Vader, so you can have a look. Alright, we don't want light side. And we haven't got another one available, so I think we'll stick with the one we got. But, yeah. Something tells me it could be better. Alright, I'll I've been doing that for a few minutes now, but let's just see. We don't do 200, so let's go here. Let's start this. I've said Lil Vader's finished, but there is actually one more thing to do with him, and that's getting to Relic 9. I do want him to be a tanky boy. So yeah, this feels very appropriate. With that in mind, I think I am going to burn these Conquest currencies. I mean, I don't really plan on rushing Galactic... well, not Galactic Ahsoka. I don't really plan on rushing Ezra, so I feel like I can afford to use that. Just out of curiosity, have I used these here? No, I've still got a little bit. Gives me a little bit of time as well, because I'm pretty sure I hadn't got all the relic materials. This means I haven't got farm them blues. Hey up, Varuk, how you doing? Just got Lil Vader's ult on here, so yeah, I've just taken him for a test drive, and it wasn't particularly a great first battle. I'm doing alright though, I'm doing alright. Hope you're as well. Yeah, I'm just hoping we're going to be alright with him soon. I mean, need a few droid brains. That could be a little bit awkward. Saying that, I think I might be able to get droid brains soon, so that's not the biggest problem. The heat sinks we could probably do now. Probably. Yeah, I'm really brassic on mark currency. What? Let's get 3 of these. And we'll do 50 of them. Okay, that's that done. I need an Electrium piece, or a full Electrium. I also don't know if I'm going to be able to get this anytime soon at this rate. Quite a few roadblocks. Okay, so that one's at least at 30, but I don't think we've got the matching piece. A little bit out. Ooh, saying that, no, we're alright. Still a bit short though, it's 13. So we need 4. Sacrifice 10 of each of those, that gets us that. But I'm miles off here. I mean, is it still 20-some bindles? Yeah, I'm miles off. So I've got a couple of days to get a Zim bindle ready. Oh. But the hard bit's done. We've done the event. That is the big bit. And I'm going to just do my sims there. I won't get back on the light side trail. Got that many battle computers. I haven't got any shot prods. Right. I'm trying to remember. I'm farming. Not Grievous, it's not... Ah, that was it. It's Plasma. There she is. Just one scrappy little mod we're working on purely for crit chance. I'm hoping if I can up my crit chance secondaries on some mods, it'll improve my raid score. The long shot, but I'm hoping. I try and share gear to Hit and Luminaris as and when I can. I would like to be able to do a higher raid tier with them. I will say this though, it feels like with Luminara, she needs a team. Like, she needs something that screams, yep, my Omicron's good here, use me here. You know, they've given us a reason to relic her. They'll give us a reason to be alright with relicing her. Could say the same with Kit, but you could argue that's fulfilled with Rote. But we are done here for now. In full auto this. As soon as I get some credits, I'll put something into Great Mothers. Okay. Quick switch of the accounts. Salmon's the hot property tonight. Well, I'm doing my Conquest here. I don't think I'll end up doing Crimsons unless I fly through Tannin. And if I've got time, I would like to look at my Grand Arena as well, as far as... I won't change my defenses around. I feel like I've been very... I wouldn't say predictable, but I haven't altered them drastically for a bit. Like, one thing on my mind is that I've got Ray on defense, and I feel like Ray has become very easy to take down. Like, there are multiple things that can do it. So I'm a little bit wary of keeping her there, but maybe there's a more difficult composition that I've neglected. Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay, so 400 crystals, thank you, I did need them. We got 100 get 2, 5 Raver shards, yay. 50 get 2, another 50 get 2, and ship energy. Alright. You can tell though I'm a little bit brassy. So we're not going to be spending too much energy here. The Great Mother's drained me quite a bit. Alright, I did the wrong one there. I don't think there is a wrong one, but you know what I mean, I should have gone for Zori. Alright, 5 more shards, 2 and 2. I can't remember what DTMG needed. Cairo. I was going to go straight for it, and then I remembered I do need to do Night Trooper. Like a nagging voice at the back of my head. Don't forget the troopers. Especially with Morgan Elsbeth being farmable. soon. Hey up, Drafts, how you doing? Right, this is sad. 1. Oh well. Mod energy, that's Vandor Chewy. Let's see if we can get a nice 25. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm not doing that. The Great Mothers? I haven't done much with them. Yeah, I think Gear 7. I needed a stun gun. Actually, saying that, if I do my challenges, I could probably take them up. Only 1 gear level, but something. Yeah, that's actually not bad, considering, you know, no car attack still. It looks like that's the Zeta you'd want. Very good. Very, very good. They're taking down, well, with the correct team anyway, they're taking down Galactic Legends at the moment. So, very good. I mean, the team I'm seeing... Let's go here, is that? The team I'm seeing is something like... this. You know, and it's... bar these two at the top, the Great Mothers and Morgan, it's a pretty basic team. You got 3PO, very nice. 3PO is definitely, he's one of those characters, right, that I know people get him and they don't know what is special about him, but essentially he's just, what, he gives all the other teams he's on extra oomph. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, a CLS team is not as good without 3PO on it. Okay, that wasn't too bad, but I think we're going to start suffering one-shots here. Probably should have gone for the sniper droid earlier. Yeah, I need to invest in them. They're going to be a good team. Alright, ship energy. Loosened. What haven't I done then? Oh, we've been on an outbreak. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't see it. I haven't really been doing anything, but... yeah, point being you've not missed anything. Just little knickknacks here, aren't there? Oh, hang on, I've just realised my chat isn't keeping up. I'll refresh. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to say I haven't looked at your account recently, but yeah, it's I get your point. It's It's why I always try and encourage you to keep focusing on a team and complete it, as it were. I mean, like my account here, I didn't really push the likes of CLS, 3PO. I did take them to Rallics, but I didn't take them to higher Rallics until I needed to for Jabba, I think it was. But you want Rallics because they really make the team sing. And it's why I encourage it, because you can do stuff without Rallics, but it's not as good. This is the thing, for Rallic 5 Plus, I wouldn't say you necessarily need it. At least for yourself right now, Rallic 5 is probably a good place. And that is actually relatively affordable. The signal data is rough, but it's always going to be rough. But... ooh, I've got a Zeta. Yeah, like I said, the signal data will be rough, but other than that, the rest should be fine to handle. I mean, I haven't got it on hand, but I know there's a infographic on the Hermit server. It just shows what Rallic materials you need for each Rallic level, and to get to Rallic 5, it's not that bad. It's just, as you say, past 5 it gets a bit more difficult. The what event? You talking about that? I mean, I don't think that matters if so, because you were still getting his shards. I'm not sure what you're talking about then. Yeah, you're getting shards because of the guild, yeah. You talking about Third Sister? Right, I'm with you. So, I'm on timing, so I can't actually see, but I'm assuming you're talking about the fact that this plant is open and this mission's available. Right. I mean, honestly, we don't put any resources into Tatooine, so... unless you're saying something's not open on Crimson. Can have quit Luke. The Galactic Challenge. I know today's GC is a bit rough. Let's just have a look at this. Yeah, we look to be going the right way. I mean, yeah, 3-star target. Sentinel's already got the first. Raver's open for me. I don't know if there's anyone else in the guild who can get a Raver shard yet. I doubt it, but we'll see. Yeah, I know I'm the only one who's been getting the shard. I mean, I might as well give you a heads up just while it's a little bit quiet, shall we say. I'm actually moving guilds in 2 days or so, well, 2 or 3 days. My Crimson account's going with my main account into another guild. So, yeah. I thought I'd just give you a heads up on that. It's still within the Hermit's family. It's just the idea there's a bit of a reshuffle of people in certain guilds. And I essentially said, yeah, I'll be a part of that. So, yeah. when I know for sure when it is I'm moving, I'll put something on while in game just to mention it. But until then, I've mentioned it to Scott and the other officers, but that's all really right now. Okay. I'm hoping the same team, Max. I mean, I'm on box... Well, I'm nearly at box 6. So I'm really hoping I can get it done. Well, I'm not going to say Sunday just because I think the issue is going to be repetitive feats. But I'm hoping I can get through it reasonably quick. It's like this, I'm thinking this is pretty easy to cheese. Plus, it's pretty nice getting Datacrons. Or cash in that instance. I know I'm not doing the Sector 2 one, Morgan, but that just seems an absolute chore. But after that, I can't say I know which one I'm going to skip. I'm sure I've got a bit more wiggle room. Didn't think I'd be able to do the Imperial Remnant, so I was cancelling that out in my head. I've just been amazed at Enoch. Enoch with a bunch of trashy remnants getting wins in the mini-boss, it's like, wow. I was kind of hoping the Great Mothers could do something similar, but yeah, I don't think so. Alright, that should be Morgan done. That's Sector 1 complete. Sector 2, like I say, there was the Morgan one which I'm ignoring. The gain alert. My thoughts here, if I've got first order. I might be wrong, but potentially first order. Well, there was Kanan there, we could try that maybe. Wonder if you could choose the mini boss. That's like a guaranteed first order node. I mean, I'm checking in case there is something quote unquote easier. Yeah, might be worth giving the mini boss a go. Have I got the right discs on? I haven't got anything. Actually, I've got Ruthless Offense on. That would undo what I need. Wow. That's impressive, that. I mean, I haven't tried Praetor in Sector 5. I think he's actually still cooling down energy. I burned a whole bunch just getting Sector 1, getting the Imperial Remnant's feat done. But that is impressive. I got another one of these. Maybe we take off Protection Shield? Yeah. It won't drafts. I mean, how I view it, I'm not even the biggest player in there right now. Sorry, I had to think what I'm doing here. It's... Yeah, this is right. It's Remnant, Knight, Rebel Horn. Oh, wow. Their stamina got chewed through. I don't know what I was doing with them yesterday. I don't even remember using Rebels that much. Oh, it's because I've just... It wasn't even yesterday, Billy. I'm a bloody idiot. Oh, if I had a brain, what would I do? Alright, have that. Don't kill. Don't kill. We'll do that there. Alright, now let's just hope that we don't kill crew. Oh. Let's just hope we don't kill crew. Yeah, that was perfect timing, wasn't it, Kith? How you doing, man? Oh. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. I'm trying to think what we could change. I mean, yeah, I'm torturing myself. It's the common thing I suffer through. You know, once a month I just decide, right, I'm going to just put myself through this for a fortnight. The Geo wins I can see being annoying. I don't know. I'm going to think on that one. Retaliate, I think, is worth skipping. Even though the Gungans are pretty good, I think it's just one of those where it's like... wasn't it an obnoxious number? I can't even remember, but I think it was something like 20 or something, wasn't it? Maybe we do Night Sisters. Like, just throw Night Sisters against crew and just play that out. Again, we're just whittling you down to... Oh, of course it... I've just clocked on what's going on. It's light, isn't it? Right, I remember now. This is what I remember hearing Scribe saying. Droidica. So you have to play it manually, you can't full auto, but... essentially get everyone out bar Droidica and go from there. Oh, don't. Droidica's gonna die, isn't he? And he's lost turn meter. How much energy, I'm guessing you mean? Honestly, at your GP, I wouldn't think about it right now. At least I'm using crystals, I'm refreshing, but that's because you kind of need to when you're doing hard conquest. For easy or normal, just don't bother refreshing. Just play it when you get time. Yeah, like I say, you'll if you just do it once a day, you should get to the end. We can't kill him, can we? Like, Kanan should prevent us killing him. Unless I'm forgetting something. Again, maybe it's Blight. Yeah, Blight. I didn't get there in time. I can see what you mean, by the way, T-Max. Alert is proving to be a pain. I could just do one more battle, I guess, and just time it out. Let me try here. Farouk's on this team, I think, yeah. I haven't got a Sarge, so there's less damage. So, in theory, I could just time out on it. Like, I'm not even going to manually play it. I'm just going to see if we do... Alright, that surprised me. Alright, we got the alert. I mean, I know I've used energy, or stamina. But I'm like, I think that's okay. I mean, if I do that a couple of times in the week, I should get it if I need it. I haven't done anything here. Alright. Acolyte surviving, that's interesting. I'll admit, it is crazy how powerful the Night Sister team is, even without Zala's ambition. I thought when that was confirmed not to be in it, it'd be a bit more tricky. Let me just give this a go. I'm coping. I know I am, but... Can apply Zeta. They do need better mods. I haven't remodded. Okay, we'll put that on Talia. I'm sure I've heard him say you can actually put Zombie in the team. I'm tempted to try that. Oh no, it ain't working right now. You'll get Acolyte just with the AoEs. Alright, we'll farm this node and do some Geo battles. I mean... Like I said, Geos I don't think is easy, but I think there could be worse. I mean, the data this they put in, I wouldn't say they've been that great. At least when I've used them. I feel like the cost is a little too high to justify it. You know, it's saying, ooh, you know, use this purple at full cost, and it's like, yeah, that's something I really want to do when I've got a load of discs on already. Alright, pop goes the Droidica. Right now, though, that is where my gut is. I'm thinking, if it was just that little bit easier to double dip on feats, like, say one less Night Sister feat, for instance, I think I'd be finding it easier. But it's just the actual stretching you have to do to get it done that's kind of concerning. I really want... GBA was annoying me there. I'm thinking, where are you, man? Take a turn. I'm trying to think 88 out of 88. Are you talking about essentially this? If it's 88 out of 88, then that's to complete a sector, but really you only have to beat the boss to get to complete the sector. So, Enoch here, for instance. Yeah, Dunzenzi, I would agree, by the way. It's felt very piled on. Like I say, I kind of wish there was just one less of the Night Sisters. At least while you haven't got the Great Mothers in here. I think if they'd have done this in the next 3 months, it'd be like, okay, fair enough. But, like, we only got them the other day. Go on, we'll do that. And by the by, I say we got them the other day, and the reality is the whales got them the other day. You know, the rest of us kind of got wait still. Yeah, that is true. I mean, could try and jury-rig some team and put Acolyte in there. Yeah, so if you've beat Mon Mothma, then you've cleared the sector and you can go into Sector 3. I didn't know they'd change the bosses for normal. How's that normal? No, that's easy, isn't it? Maybe they felt Enoch and whatnot would be a bit difficult. I mean, in fairness, you've got a previous Conquest Junior, you've got a recent Marquee. So yeah, I can respect that. You put Acolyte with Raver, Lord Vader, Han, combined with Agony Discs. A little bit tricky for me because I have only got Han out of that lot. But I get your point. There's probably a way of doing it. That might be a way of doing it. I've got Slacker. I feel like I'm always reluctant to use him in Conquest because of any of the turn meter discs. He gets punished for essentially... He gets punished if you're a bit lazy and don't sub out your good discs. Alright, we're going to have to take a bit of extortion. Alright, so that's 4. I mean, it's not a great deal, but it's a little chipping away at it. We only need to do 5 more. Let's see if we can do a bit of Slacker. Just thinking I've got What are my data discs? Right, nothing that gives me turn meter. You know when you wonder what the definition of mishmash is? I feel like this is it. If not, it's certainly verging on the definition. I could probably afford to put only one tank in. Alright, Daka down. I tend to go for Tenacity on 3PR. Alright, if I don't kill these now, Acolyte could die. Yeah, she's dead. I wonder if I do... Oh no, with zombies a bit drained already. I think maybe we just try and kill them a bit more efficiently. I was probably playing with my food a bit too much there. A bit of speed, but you don't need to go crazy on this. I mean, I think mine's only about 220. Alright, that'll do Jackal. That brings Daka back, but... hopefully we just get the kill this time. I forgot to mention this, by the way, but I've got a voice chat open on Discord if anyone wants to hop in. I've done it before on Fridays when I've been doing Conquest, so I thought I will open it up. Hello?
Trap.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
Trap.
Sorry, I was just looking through his name. It was, I can see him up top left. You alright, man?
What's up?
Yeah, doing alright. Just,
How goes the mom?
she's been a bit poorly today. I
It
had to go.
happens from time to time. My mom on my side, she's coughing because she smokes too much.
Just one sec, hang on. Sorry, I'm just alternate. I couldn't hear you. Well,
I just say my mom on my side is coughing too much because she's smoking too much.
oh yeah. I mean, I will say this. That's one thing I'm pleased with for myself. I mean, when I was at primary school, I did persuade my mum, shall we say, to quit smoking. So that was 2001.
She tried, but it's not easy. When she smoked since she's younger.
Yeah. I mean, my mum had a friend, well, a friend who was a neighbour, and she died last year. I think it was last year at this point. And she was like that. She smoked every day, pretty much. And it's one of those where he felt sorry at the end because she kind of had the attitude of, I know I'm going to die from it, so why should I stop? And I respect it, but it's still a shame. It's like, but yeah, it's kind of how it is with it, isn't it? It's
A question for C3PO on the mod. You said you go tenacity. You say all 6 tenacity or split up on 2 sets?
all 6 tenacity. I mean, I think I said it myself that my 3PO is probably only 220 speed.
Yeah.
He tends to get turns quickly because his allies, if he's in a CLS team, they will be taking turns and generating turn meter, so he'll just get turn meter via them.
I'm just wondering, that's all.
No, it's fine. I mean, if anything, I feel like 3POs, I wouldn't say slept on by people, but I always remember that when I was getting him, there was like an underappreciation of him, as if to say, yeah, why bother? Hey, what's Sam? How you doing, man? Don't say, trying to cheese Acolyte staying alive.
Good luck on that.
Let's bounce that. Merrin down. You know, give Cruz credit, he actually smacks like an attacker there. I don't even know what this is causing that. Alright, how much stamina are we on? 70s. Alright, we'll do one more. But yeah, I could do that and look at my 3PO, because I don't think it's anything fancy. I mean, just while we've got a second.
And on the other part of it is, I know CLS has C3PO, but what kind of other team that can roll with C3PO as well? Instead of the U work.
3PO goes with Galactic Republic, Resistance, and Rebels. So he's very flexible.
Yeah. I saw on 3 different teams.
Yeah, he can go on all 3. So usually it's Rebels just because he's got a good place there, if you like. But just supposing, a bit like myself, I sometimes do something with CLS and Han and Chewie are elsewhere from CLS, so 3PO sometimes ends with Resistance or Galactic Republic. It all depends who could benefit from him. He always boosts wherever he goes. By the by, I will say, Farouk, I did chuckle at that when I saw the feat.
Because where I am right now, I'm seeing a lot with, what do you call? Not Leia, but Padme kind of team.
Yeah, I mean, back when I was, well, I did a video on Padme quite a while ago now. And back then, 3PO was probably my #1 choice for the team because it was a costly one, because like I say, you're losing for CLS, but it was just something where if you could do it, it was well worth it, because it just really gave that team something more. It was able to take down Darth Revan, for instance, back when Darth Revan lead was a bit of a pain. I mean, the idea is, if you look at all his uniques, it does break down what he does for each faction, essentially. So, one's Galactic Republic based, one's Rebel based, one's Resistance based, and I think all 3 connect to Ewoks, which
An
that's
example
just
here.
random.
Padme, Anakin, that is Jedi Anakin, GKA, Snip, General Kenobi and C-3PO example, that's a team, or that's like some people make it as a team sometimes.
I mean, I'd say it used to be a team. It's not really seen nowadays. Bloody hell, Acolyte. It used to be a team. It's not something that's seen a lot now. I mean, oddly enough, you're probably going to see it more nowadays in Conquest. I mean, if I just scroll through here, I wouldn't be too surprised if I haven't got one here. Are you telling me this is the first Conquest and Donkeys where I've not had a Padme? Wow. I think I got lucky. Very few of them. How many am I on with Acolyte? I've got to do another 7. Alright, screw it. I'm not doing another one now. Evasion up 50 times. That is... That's Bad Batch, isn't it? Or... I don't do Han because I've used his energy, so... I don't think there's another cheese for it. Well, actually, I suppose there is. If I took in, oddly enough, the LS team against a crew node, it might be alright.
How many times you need to do the end of it to complete it?
What's that? Sorry.
At the end where the cube are, it seems you're doing over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, it's the feats. I mean, on easy mode, you get very few.
Okay. I was wondering.
Like you can see on my screen here, I've got to do 15 full battles with Geonosians. So
that's 5 more.
Yeah, I've got to do another 5. So that's. But like this, it's tiresome. Yeah. No one wants to do that many battles.
That's I wanted to ask you for the Jawa. What is the best counter to use? Because
for Jawa. Jawas, they apply thermal detonators, so ideally you want something like maybe Padme. Padme can keep protection up, which means that you can't get debuffed.
Okay. I got 2 Zeta on her right now. I'm not sure if I have the old Zeta, but yeah. Since you told me to put the Zeta on her to work on that team by piece by piece to put the Zeta on her.
I mean, it's a very expensive team for Zetas, but I mean, Sam said a minute ago, right? CLS is probably the best return investment. I'd say it is still because compared to Padme, she's not bad, but DLS is, oh god, you get so much return compared to Padme.
Right now, the only one I didn't build yet is Chewie with the robots.
Oh yeah, 3PO and Chewie.
Is a Bender Chewie, I think?
3PO and Chewie is the one on my screen right now. Vandor's the one with the goggles.
Okay. I was not sure. Yeah, so many of them.
I was thinking of Bane T-Max. I didn't mind that idea. I was just thinking, is there maybe a better way of doing it? Because when you think it's pretty much just start the battle and that's it. So it was where I was thinking, it's a shame there isn't like a Sith who's passively giving it out or anything. But saying that, I think this should be fine. I mean, we're going to shrug a fair bit during this battle. Bit of a naff way of spending 3.5 minutes more, but we'll get the feat done. Or at least chip away at it.
All the Jawa put the detonator on, or just a specific few?
Sorry, I missed the first bit of that, I think.
About the Jawa, you say you put the terminal, the bomb on us.
Yeah, so the one Jawa we need to focus on is Jawa Scavenger. Yeah, Scavenger's the one that will essentially detonate the bombs. So you get him out, then you haven't got to worry. But before then, it can be a bit concerning.
Okay. Just want to be sure. Because I don't know how to roll out my team, which team to use on the first stage, second stage, third stage, or I just need to roll around depending on the team I'm facing.
I mean, this is where I don't really know what early Conquest is like, because I would have thought I would have thought that they're still asking you to do a certain number of things. But
Yes,
really,
yes.
I'd have thought the priority would just be to get through the sectors, so I wouldn't worry about, you know, if you can just power through it, it shouldn't be that much of a concern, should it? I mean, Jawa's, I don't know what level they're at. I know it was in that screenshot, but...
It very depending on the time, what boss we have. You know, that I just 2 team of Jawa until now, but I'm trying to avoid them normally. But yeah.
It was up here, wasn't it? Here we go. Yeah, so they're probably about level 60, level 65, etc. So they're probably not going to do too much to you.
Just have the right team to do it, that's all.
You just realised other than JKL, the two engineer for JML are almost all at the Rex. Wow. You know, it's just funny you brought up Hoda. I do think to myself, he's one I would like to take to R7, but it's not for a good reason, it's just rote. I mean, that is a bad reason for a relic, really, but I like the idea of being able to use him in Rise of the Empire. You know, you get them Jedi missions, or the ones that Jedi are good at, and... Oof. I know, I've got... I mean, I'm Relic 5, so it would only be 2. I'll be glad when we know what's happening, because then I can actually work on platoons a bit more. I mean, I penciled in a few for Relic 8 before we had a few changes in DH, so... Yeah, I don't know what's worth continuing and what isn't. And by the by, Master Qui-Gon's blown me down.
We're certainly lucky that you are on.
Relic 8 right now.
My Panme is fully built except for the gear in. I am G9 right now on her, and I need to go up until like a relic. I don't know how much. But
If I remember right, I think Padme did need Karatech.
Right now I think I have some Karatech needed, but right now what I need the most is the sensor array right now. I need like 18 to get it done, the 10. You need so much sensor array, that's crazy. For all the character I need to build right now, I think I need about 500 of them just to build them.
Let me have a look. Padme. We got the gear list. There it is. So no Karatech for gear to go to gear 12.
I am between 9 and 10 right now.
Yeah, so 9. There was 1 Cairo. And 10.
On the bottom.
Another one, yeah. That's a little bit awkward.
What I
And there
need
was
is the
one for 89 as well.
NK5. The first mat of the NK5 on the G9. You need 50.
Which one was it, sorry?
MK5, the third one from the bottom. The first
Oh
mat.
yeah, the stun gun.
No, wait, this one, yeah. On that welding line. The first one after the goal.
Yeah, so the Kabanti?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you get them tomorrow from daily missions, so that'll be helpful. Like, you get both of them tomorrow. So, again, that's not too bad.
Material, I need a ton for in overall character I need to build in what I have right now. I need like close to 500 I need. And the worst is the General Kenobi, you need like 150 just to make a level up.
I've been talking about General Kenobi a bit with, well, it's not so much General Kenobi, it was Scout Rebel Pathfinder I've been talking about with Molmada. Yeah, those 3, Kenobi, SRP, and Sunfak, they were the worst for Cabantis and stun guns. I think it might have just been... I don't remember, was it Cabantis and stun guns? I think it was. But yeah, that was rough. They were some of the worst farms for those. I mean, Sam's not wrong. Fire attack Bad Batch is the worst. I don't think I've seen a worse farm. I mean, if you're going to do Bad Batch, just make sure you got Karatech.
I have a question for you about the Imperial Trooper. Aiden as a lead, you don't need other possible leader in the team. You just need her and the soldier. But in the soldier, you have a specific one you need in our team, or a randomness of all of them can work as well.
Okay.
Imperial Trooper.
Okay, so Imperial Troopers. I'm assuming you're talking about Iden?
For Aiden only.
Yeah,
In
so
Imperial Trooper.
Iden doesn't want Piat, doesn't want Gideon, doesn't want Dark Trooper, and doesn't want Veers. Other than that, she likes them all.
The why they don't want them is because they have a lead, possibly.
Yeah, so yeah, Gideon
Okay.
and Veers are leads, Dark Troopers are droid. So the team I see, or the team I go for, is something like this. Death Trooper, Shore Trooper, Snow Trooper, and Magma. But don't know if Death Trooper's been co-opted elsewhere now. He might... I mean, this isn't for you anyway, just for the fact that Remnants are way ahead of you, but how I look at it, I wasn't talking actually, I was listening or reading a conversation somewhere else. Squads chat, I think it was. Here we go. So, it was Razor Blue here. He was asking if these were the squads, and Idaho's kind of... He's more competitive than we are, let's put it like that. He's saying Dark Trooper Moff Gideon for the Remnants, he takes Scout, Death Trooper, Stormtrooper, and OG Moff Gideon. So that means... Sorry, I'm just doing the splits in my head here. Here we go. Iden gets Shaw, Magma, Range, and Stark. That's pretty bad, because that really does mean that Veers
By
gets
adding Stark,
muted.
you don't cut the leadership into Aiden.
As long as there isn't a leader in an Iden team, you're alright.
Okay. And Yada, you're the one that have like 4 on your shoulder of an Imperial Trooper. He's all white with the 4 on the shoulder. I'm wondering if that one can be included in that team. Give me a second, I'll tell you the name. Range Trooper.
Range Trooper. Range is good with Veers. He could be good with Iden. In fact, I think I've used Range with Iden in 3v3.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good. I will always say I think he's better with Veers because his kit kind of works well around it. But he does work with Iden. There's no conflicting issues or anything.
And all of them, trooper-wise, except for Hayden, you get G12, G13 max. You stuck there.
Yeah, I mean, I've done Iden to Relicate because the ship is fantastic and it kind of deserves
For
it. But yeah,
trooper.
the rest, I mean, I've got them at tier 12 and I would like push them up a bit, but that's because I'm 11 million. You know,
Yeah.
you're 3 point something, was it?
3.3 almost.
3.34, yeah, so, you know, at your GP, you don't need to be thinking about taking them high. I mean, the main purpose of an Iden team for you is, like, if someone puts down, say, a Mon Mothma or something like that. So, yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm thinking on offense there. You know, on defense, it'll cause people issues. So,
The event I was talking about earlier is at 4 million something, you have access to an event. And you do once in a while only.
Proving Grounds?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's, you need Relic 3 characters for that.
How much? A few? A little bit?
It's a case of, for the Relic 3 characters, you're essentially, I'm just trying to think how you word this. It's all, yeah, it's multiple teams, but it's only because each battle kind of requires a different team. I wouldn't say like multiple different teams. Like every single one's different, but
Okay.
like for instance, Supreme Leader Kylo, he could do one, but then he struggle on another. So you need another team for that. I think the only thing I've heard that is actually clearing everything right now is Gungans, and for all we know, the next one they bring out for Proving Grounds could be anti-Gungan.
Right now, the one team I have for sure over Relic 3 is Geo. I'm almost done with the Empire Palpatine. Then I have my Phoenix halfway done as well. I'm almost done with about 3 teams in R3.
Yeah. I mean... Alright,
It's a
my
thought.
brain's catching up here. I mean, I'm just looking at what Sam said, to be honest. It's just the idea that when you think what he said, each stage has different teams, best at clearing them. That's essentially it, you know. So, like, the one that I think was giving people the most trouble, I think it was the High Interceptor Proving Grounds mission. And it's because I think the only thing that was working was the Sith Triumvirate, or I think it was some weird team involving General Skywalker. I can't remember.
The Proving Ground can go between team battle to ship battle or just team battle.
Just team, no ships. At least not yet.
Okay. Just want to be sure. The way you were talking, that with the name of the ship, I was not too sure.
No. No ships.
Okay. I hate ship.
Was it CLS with Cholo? Oh, I remember. Yeah, that was it. It was a normal CLS team with Captain Horn. That was kooky. Because I remember now. It's the idea that you kept using Horn's heel to keep them alive. Very weird, yeah. I mean, I do like that. I like the idea that they've maybe just gone for something a little bit out there to sort of get people thinking, but when you want to get something done, it's a bit annoying, to put it mildly.
My Jedi Knight Raven, the light one, is G8 with 13.1k at level 85 right now. I'm still working on him, but yeah.
Sorry, I'm just being an idiot here and trying something out.
Sorry.
I think that... I don't know if this will work.
Sometimes the weirdest comp can work.
Yeah, I mean... I did a mistake there anyway, because I could have passed that to Peridia. But I'm curious if he could get a kill. No, in short. I heard there was a node you can... well, maybe not a node, but a team you can cheese that team on, but I'm going to end up wasting energy.
What I'm looking right now, some teams sometimes can have light and dark side unit, like the one you just passed. I'm just wondering how...
Dark Ellie, you thinking?
Yeah, some team is mixed. I'm not sure why.
Starkiller demands it. So he wants a... Let me get this right. He wants a light side on a line force user, a dark side on a line force user, a Jedi and a Sith to be on his team.
Okay.
He's a funny so-and-so. There we go, cheese.
Nice. Congrats.
And so I have to test my brain at this time of night.
Ah, that's right. I forgot what time is it for you. 6 hours in front of me.
Yeah, 20 past 10 nearly.
I just ate dinner right now.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter's another great example. Ooh, not so lucky there. I wonder if I could put Voluntary Vanguard on. Like if that would help or hinder. I don't even know what they go for. I'll probably Scout. Yeah, Scout.
In, I'll go with your game of Marvel.
Yeah, I've been having to go on it today. I'd say it's going good. Oh, no. Come on, get a kill. Alright, we got one at least.
You will never see me play at this because it's PvP. I hate PvP.
Oh.
Sometimes it's so random.
Do you mean Snap there?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what I like about PvP. I mean, you think about it, this is probably the only game mode I stream that's PvE. You know, it's
You have a bit of both.
but that's what I mean. This is like the only thing I really do that's not against a real person. I mean, I don't do PB really.
It's just some games sometimes, like it's a lot of mix of both. And I feel that Star Wars Galaxy of Hero is sometimes both as well. A little bit less, but still both. Compared to Marvel Strike Force, then you have the arena, you have the war, you know that?
Yeah, I remember War.
Tell me about it.
I wasn't particularly fond of War.
I'm not either.
I mean, it's probably got worse. But I've heard Cosmic Crucible isn't that good.
Is arena like the same thing for me?
Why do I feel like
Just
I'm
wait.
missing something here? Maybe we don't pass the turn to PTP straight away. Maybe do that. Yeah, gain advantage. That might be a good idea.
It's me or arena in Star Wars, and in the ship version of a PD arena, it's a lot of RNG involved, depending if you get the proc for double hit and stuff like that.
I mean, Sam's just pointed out we did have an alliance in Strike Force, and it was just very tiresome. We all got burnt out trying it.
I can understand that.
I
I'm
didn't get
playing
one kill
both.
then.
What get tiresome is the PvP side of it, when people pushing through into the troll saying do it, do it, do it, and it get tiresome at some point. When you want to be like normal, not doing so much, but yeah.
Maybe try that.
Right now I am in the raid with my guild, and we're in incursion 2.1 something, and yeah, it's a pain because of the
I can't remember the incursion. But actually, I don't think we had incursions when we were playing. Doesn't ring a bell anyway.
incursion is a new raid that come out a bit after you stop. I think we have the Greek name like the Gamma, the everything like that, and you have other raid that come out. This is one of the newest raid, and they have now you have a new one incoming. It out right now is the what do you call it? Just give me a second. I'll tell you the name. It's all. Arcus Raid is about the universe of the X-Men. And you have another one called Spotlight, that's another like Gamma side of it. In the time you were playing more likely, they have the Great Raid, Doom Raid.
I remember the Great
Ultimate
Raid. I think, was it Alpha as well or something?
Yeah, they have that as well in there.
Alright, I'm going full auto because I don't think I get anything here now. That has confused me though. How is it that before I didn't get the black... Actually, I'm saying this, and I think I worked it out. Is it the fact that I didn't get Blight before because it was the mini boss rather than? Actually, I'm not even talking about Blight. I'm talking about Decay, aren't I? I didn't get the Decay going because it was the mini boss. That's the only thing I can put this down to. Otherwise, why is Crew immortal this time, but before he wasn't? Either that or my horn was just really whacking it before. I really wish I was getting another feat done doing this. I think I got 3 kills maybe. No man. I've seen a cheese for DTP, so I might try it tomorrow. Let me have a look. It was... Here we go. Alright, I know Apocalypse does that intro. What's he doing?
Video. The first lineup uses Lord Vader and the second uses Malak. As always, timestamps in the description. We'll be utilising a similar strategy for kills with X character that I've shown. I was using a blue volatile accelerator and 2 amplify agony. 3 amplify agony tip ideal as they only have 1 AoE and are...
Okay. So the idea would be you want to whittle them down, I'm guessing?
where their stats will be lowest. Alternatively, you can use Malak with Django, which will probably only work versus Geonosian nodes, maybe also Rebel fighters, but...
Alright, I'd actually be willing to give that a go. See if we can get a few with it. I mean, if it's worth anything, Sam, half the reason I go heavy these first few days is because I just want gates out of the way. I mean, I don't like doing the refreshes, but I think to myself, well, if I pay the crystals up front, then it means the second half of the week I can just take it easy. Or the second half of the Conquest.
More time for your mom?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's like, it's kind of been helpful this week as far as... This doesn't sound right, how I'm going to phrase it, I'm sure. But the fact that Mum's not been well and she's been in bed a bit this week, it's just meant that I've been able to get on with this. Whereas a normal week, it'd be a little bit more difficult because I'd be keeping a company, then potentially I'd be doing this all night. I think he had enough dots, yeah. I think we may have just applied enough there. We've got Geos, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah. Let's give that a go. Scoundrel. It was Bam. Go on, we'll stick with that. Skiff Guard. Sorry, I've forgotten what the team comp was.
That happened.
Skiff Guard, DTP, Django, Malak.
We call that a brain froze.
There we go, DTP and Django. Don't know if I should give him a... I haven't even got any stamina. That's bleeding out. Alright, never mind. Let's see how this goes. So...
You say no... Go ahead.
No, I was just thinking, essentially, I think what we do here is we pass the turn to Django. We burn them. This is where I should watch, rather than just guessing.
Like you told me earlier, you said that normally over the 14 to 15 days that this event goes, I can do it the old 5 stage easily without renewing the energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that wasn't a complete loss. DTP did get a kill. You miss original Conquest energy regen. I don't remember how it used to be at the start. To me, Conquest has always been a bit... It's like people romanticize that very first Conquest, and I didn't really do much in it. I think I was just salty because I wasn't able to do hard Conquest. Everyone was getting their Razor Crests, and I was just chilling. Yeah, let's let him attack a bit. There we go, we can... See, this is where it's messed up because they're still too healthy. But I'm sure if I take a pot shot at someone now, they die. No. Maybe I need the chunky data disc back on. And I think I've got all the Amplify Agony I've got. Yeah, I don't think Decay will do much here. Maybe take them off. The energy and stamina regeneration from Conquest Passable used to be the base rate. You have to wonder how did we let him get away with that? I mean, I know we had no control of it, but it's actually quite mental to think that essentially what is now a paid for feature was what it was originally. I go back to it, I lost track. Conquest became very annoying very fast.
Yeah, at some time I cannot even stand doing it.
Alright, burn baby burn. Alright, they're all on the red. And I'm going to go into poop stance. Alright, come on. 1x, get a kill DPD. DTP. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. I'm calling that one a bad one for the night. In fact, I don't even know what else to do now. Yeah, game said no. It definitely feels that way. We can do Caloran back. Let's just do some of that before we... Well, with the leftover energy. Yeah, we gotta do rope missions. What's my Caloran team? There we go. Just good to me. I could probably put him in a quad mate team. I mean, how farcical is this, by the by, that essentially they take that many turns that JMK loses all his protection. Not JMK, JML. I know it's Conquest. Every time it bemuses me though that they've essentially just jacked everyone up that high. I think I saw a Reddit post earlier actually talking about it, saying, which Conquest team would you want to be a real team? You know, because there's so many that are so far apart from what they are in the real game. I mean, I think the one everyone was saying was Jawas. If Jawas was like they were in Conquest, wow. Ow.
Didn't feel it.
That hurt. Let's do that. Yeah, of course they're going for Caloran because the leading AI knows that that's the one that I need to keep alive. Doesn't do you a favour, it's like, haha, we'll get you.
And what do you think about the weekend on England playing in the Nations League? Huh?
I mean, I'll watch the game, I'll keep an eye on it, but I said it recently, I'm not that bothered about Nations League. It's like, it feels like a very artificial tournament, you know, and hard to get excited over.
I can understand us here is a little bit different because we don't have so much game playing over the year.
Maybe that is it, the difference as far as it's over here. It's probably more of a nuisance than it would be in your eyes. You know, it's like Stoke, for instance. We've just had a win at the weekend. Well, we had two wins in a row. So for me as a Stoke fan, I'm kind of irritated that the international breaks come for what is essentially 2 games that I'm not really too bothered about. I mean,
the momentum you got.
Yeah, I mean, if it was an important game for England, like to get to the Euros, to get to the World Cup, fair enough, you know, we've got to play the games. But when it's essentially a tournament that was created to prevent friendlies from being a thing, it's like, well, why didn't we just get rid of the friendlies? Why create an artificial tournament?
Like you don't have enough of the UCL, and then you have the what they call the Europa League.
Yeah, I mean, both those tournaments have been expanded this year as well, so it doesn't affect Stoke that, but we play more games anyway. You know, the championship is 46 games, whereas Premier League's only 38. So, yeah, we get more games by default, but when you add in the Champions League, Europa League for those teams in the Premier League, they've got a lot this year.
But still, that's a lot of game playing as well.
I mean, as detractors of football will say, they get paid a lot of money, so can't defend them. But it is one of those where, you know, I try and remember the human beings, you know, and there's only so much they can play before they actually tire and injure.
Look, example for your team at the Euro over the summer. They just finished a grueling season, and then you go to the Euro. Half of them is already tired.
Yeah, I mean, in the Euros, we were just not there in terms of we kind of we'd run out of steam early. You know, before the tournament even began.
I can ask you something. What are you thinking about Greenwood that will transfer passport for England to Jamaica?
Honestly, I don't give a damn.
I know what happened to him on the side, but still a crazy good player, and your roster go old right now.
I mean, honestly, I just look at it and I think I wouldn't actively root against England if they picked him. So, yeah, I've got no thoughts towards him.
Okay. I'm just wondering because he's still a very good player.
I mean, my view is he shouldn't be playing. You know, I don't care if he's got talent in him. You know, you essentially try to actually do rape your girlfriend. You shouldn't be allowed back on a football pitch.
Nope.
The fact that he got to the point where he's actually still forging a career, I think it's a miscarriage of justice.
We don't have that much information compared to you apparently, because I didn't know that you tried to rape her.
Yeah, whenever I see the story on, well, I see the story, I see his name mentioned on social media. The people who defend him, or at least try and, a bit like say, oh, he's talented and all this lot. And I'm thinking, well, for starters, she always gets someone in the replies sharing the audio clip she uploaded to social media. And I think she might have forgiven him. You know, it might be a case that they've got to to a place, but equally, you think to yourself, two wrongs don't make a right kind of thing. You know, you don't just forget something like that.
Correct.
You know,
and
if it was someone I cared for or loved for, I would never forgive that person. So I can't look at it another way for someone else.
Yeah. That's why the mayor of Nice, where he's playing right, I think it's Nice or Marseille. He told the team to don't sign him.
I mean, if an English club had signed him, there would have been uproar. And I stand by it. If England thought of calling him up, I would actively not root for the team. It might sound bold, but it wouldn't be in England I'd be proud of.
I understand your point now, because like I said, we know that something happened, but we don't know what happened. I know something sided with his girlfriend, but we didn't know the full of it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure the drone shit got overwhelming big in Europe because of woman Canadian with the drone, but over here it was massive.
Sorry, I'm just keeping track of this as well. We have actually done here. We've got to do 4 more of them, but that's pretty much a couple of battles tomorrow, so
I'm
that's
pretty
not
sure
too
you
bad.
hear about the drone incident
Incident?
in the Olympic with the Canadian women Olympic team, that the coach decided to use a drone
No.
over
Is
watching the practice of New Zealand.
this the actual Olympics or the Paralympics?
No, the Olympic in the time. That's why the Canadian women team got just 6 points from the tournament. We got 3 points, just barely qualified for the quarterfinal.
I didn't hear anything about that.
You're the first, because in France that was only that talking about.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't hear a thing. I mean, to be honest, I didn't follow the Olympics too closely, but you know, I heard bits and bobs.
That was massive.
Yeah, the main thing I took out of the Olympics, other than the certain medalists for Great Britain, it was a guy who became famous for doing the celebration in archery. Ironically, the punishment gave them an easier group than they would have faced after the group stage.
Yeah. And the woman in breakdancing that did something, and now she's famous for it.
Okay, I didn't even know breakdancing was in the Olympics.
Yeah, it was. And an Aussie woman did something that offended a lot of people, apparently.
I mean, I'm trying to think. The only thing I think I heard about, I remember the event. Skateboarding. I think I heard that was in there this time. But that's about the most I've heard. At least as far as, like, new things.
It wasn't there.
I seem to remember something about, like, wall climbing, because it made me think of gladiators.
It was as well. But that event in breakdancing won't be in LA in 4 years.
Cool. Alright, this is the funny one. Full BT. I mean, the US have actually got a fair few tournaments coming up, haven't they? I mean, they've just had the Copa America, or was it the Copa America?
Yeah, that was Copa America in US over the summer, and it's about the same time during the Euro.
Oh dear.
What?
I hope I've done right there. I think I have, yeah. That felt a bit scary. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure because I thought the Copa America, that's
A South American tournament normally, yes, by Cannonball.
yeah.
But because of the World Cup incoming in Canada, Mexico, and the US, they go together to put Canada, US, and Mexico in the tournament with some team qualified of the CONCACAF side. They have Jamaica, Panama, Canada, US, and Mexico. That all in, and yeah. And Canada did the best of all of them. We get out of the round of group round. We got until the semifinal, and Panama get out of the group because of the win against the US because of red card against the US.
Sorry, little bloody swine. Will you lot stop bloody hitting me? Right. Heal up. They won't give me a breather then.
That's why sometimes I don't like some of the games because they hit. They don't let us hit.
Oh, and they're all back or bloody hits. Alright, increase cooldowns. Come on, BT, just hang in there with me, pal. Have that, BT. Okay.
What I did?
Leading Night Sisters. A dancing was essentially seen as an insult to professional break dancers from Australia with how slow and bad it was compared to every other competitor.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have actually known like there was an etiquette around breakdancing because I always just thought it was. I wouldn't say. Yeah, well, yeah, but I wouldn't thought there'd be like, as you say, a slight involved because I'd have thought it'd be interpretive. Again, it's where I know literally nothing about it. I mean, out of all the things you probably know about me, one thing is I'm nowhere near a breakdancer.
When I was younger, I know a bit more, but now I'm a grandpa with some younger people because I'm 51.
Oh, I need a bloody Empire tank.
But if you look the competition, you understand that you need to be in shape to do it because it's easy to do what they're doing in a full day of competition.
Yeah, I mean, I do respect it in that sense. I feel like I've slighted it more than I meant to, but it's just something I've never looked into. When I see people do it, it does catch me eye.
An idea, okay? You need to dance in rotation between him and the other person, and like a spread of 1 minute dance, and the other guy have a chance to go as well. Meaning you have about maybe 3 dance depending to do in one round. You have like 4 or 5 rounds to do to get in the final. And that in the group stage, you have to face 3 or 4 people in their group to advance to the playoff. You have a lot of dancing to do just to get into the playoff.
I mean, I've just read what Sam put, and it does sound essentially like it was just a poorly organised event as far as if you go and have a very niche style of dancing, have people who can judge it, don't have... I mean, put it like this, if breakdancing was on Strictly Come Dancing, I'd expect there to be a judge there who knows what good breakdancing is, not, as you say, ballroom dancing.
But if you look at this breakdancing, you have a variation of breakdancing. Because in all the story of breakdancing, you have like maybe 5, 6 style of breakdancing that you can say that is about breakdancing. it's hard to determine after that what is better than the other. And you have so many spectacular moves they can do.
So essentially, there's what's the phrase? I won't say markers, but I know that isn't the word. There's ways of like actually recognizing that they're doing what they should be doing, like indicators.
You cannot tell the participant that do that move now. They're doing their own move, and that's what happened in the competition. She did their own move just to mess around, and
that's what caused the trouble because it was something that they didn't know.
exactly.
Right. Oh, you jammy bloody sod.
And one thing for sure, Great Britain, UK got, I think, swapped every medal in cycling in velodrome. That was crazy.
Yeah, I did see a bit of that. I think it was a Welsh girl who was doing it.
I'm not sure, but they swap a lot of medal, like Chinese swap a lot of medal in ping pong, badminton, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've grown up not really expecting much from the Olympics, so 2012 was a bit of a shock for Great Britain.
Yeah.
So it's one of those where I still look at like China, US, and think, okay, we're going to come behind them, but if we can,
We always
all
get
right.
around 24, 25 medal about. That's what we did. We got 27, I think. But our best sport is in the pool.
Mont, thank you for the follow. Hello there. I feel like this
Are
battle could be
you-
subtitled, "What do you do when you haven't got Lord Vader?"
You going to look at the new series coming of Star Wars?
Is that the Lego one?
No, that is Skeleton Crew with Judge Law.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be watching that.
You
I know that
begin
that's
to
a couple of months away, isn't it? Christmas time.
I think it's November or October, something like that.
I mean, I honestly can't remember. Like I say, I remember Jude Law was in it.
Yeah,
I saw
he's the
the
main
clip and it
character.
looked interesting.
He is the main character of the series as an adult. The rest of them is all children.
Yeah, I think it's going to be different. I mean, I like a bit of different. I think if every Star Wars film's the same or it keeps delving into the same era, we get bored.
Yeah. And yeah, the second movie of Solo coming.
No, that I haven't heard.
Yep, the second movie is incoming. He will turn around. What do you call her name? To do the Dragon Lady in Game of Thrones.
I mean, I'll be honest, I've not heard a single peep about Solo 2.
Yep, there's incoming.
The only things I know that are in the works are, like, obviously Skeleton Crew's coming, but the other one was Andor, and that's about it as far as imminent stuff. I mean, I
The
think
current project actually in the work. Endor is almost done.
Ahsoka's the
Skeleton
other one.
is incoming. You have what do you call Solo as a movie, not a series, a movie. And you have Ahsoka season 2 is in the work.
Okay,
And
I'm glad
as a
Vader came
movie
back then.
that will more likely begin shortly will be the Mandalorian with Grogu and the rest of them movie.
Right, here we go. Live action. Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, Andor, Ahsoka, Acolyte, Skeleton Crew.
But if you look at that, all those are series TV.
Yeah. So, Star Wars films. Okay, so there we go. The only one that's got a scheduled release date is Mandalorian and Grogu. After that, it's an untitled Charmin Obaid Chinoy film, untitled Dave Filoni film, which we assume is the big Mandiverse crossover, an untitled James Mangold film, which, if I remember right, is meant to be set before The Acolyte, so it's like a long time ago.
The only thing I don't like about it, look the 3 movie. Who's the name is as a producer?
We got Taika Waititi, we got Lando, which, to be honest, I could have sworn I did that had been cancelled. I could have sworn I did something about Donald Glover saying it was off. Rogue Squadron, I feel, has been in production now.
Possibly. But if you look in producer, I have a name there I don't like to see.
I mean, well, there's just absolutely nothing here about Solo.
Jessica.
Yeah, last update was 2022. Todd Howard confirmed that Lucasfilm had no plans for a sequel to Solo. Stephen Glover revealed that their latest plans for Lando, before work was halted by the writer's strike, was for it to be a feature film rather than a TV series.
Okay, the more likely the one we saw is a concept trailer by a fan, not a real one. That's why.
Yeah, that I could believe. I know, like, if I'm just looking on Google for, you know, just search for something and you've got like the recommended articles below, I always get fan films and whatnot popping up in there, and I end up just blocking them because, if anything, I don't want stuff like that getting into my feed and I get confused. Sam, I didn't see that, sorry. I'll catch you later, man, if you've only just wrote it. My chat again decided not to keep up. I don't know what it is. It's something about the Twitch chat I get. It delays.
I can ask you something. You're mean to us with all the publicity.
Can we get a kill with this? Yes, wow.
I don't mind your publicity, but theirs plus yours that gave me like 4 minutes of publicity.
Ooh, okay, we're doing good.
My worst of publicity was 6 minutes 50.
What was that? Sorry.
6 minutes 50 of publicity 2 days ago.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea. Oh, you're doing a battle. It's nice to see. I can see some. Because I cannot do nothing.
I mean, I've just managed to get through that, but honestly, the next one will not be ideal.
As easy. You can tell me, I see sometime on the place you can put character or ship, and we cannot put them there. I can ask you why? You're limited?
Platoons you're talking about.
Yeah, the platoon.
Essentially, it's a waste of GP.
Okay.
So, the more... If you fill a certain platoon... Hang on. Sujkil, thank you for the follow. Hello there. If you fill a certain platoon, you get like 11 million points. But any further GP going into there, it's not doing anything bad, but it's just wasted. So you might as well not do it.
Okay.
The ones that are targeted are the ones we know we can fill.
I know some people still do it, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing, but it's just... It's wasteful more than anything. It's like... The reason why we say do the platoons is because, like I say, you get 11 million points, so it means you can get through the phase quicker. But if people don't do the platoons, we get through it slower.
And that helps you for getting the special mission or something?
Not so much a special mission, but like, say we get 2 platoons done, for argument's sake. That's 22 million. and offhand I can't remember, but there's going to be hundreds of millions of points to get through a sector. It just means you're going to get through it that little bit quicker, and then extra GP can go into another planet.
Okay.
So it's all just about trying to maximize or get through it as quick as possible. Just realized I didn't bring in the droid. But yeah, it's like I said, it's not the worst thing if people do it. It's just a bit annoying.
I'm just trying to have a better knowledge as I can understand, but it's still in the TW or TV. I've stuff that I cannot understand, but I'm just trying to go by what you guys saying.
Yeah, I mean, TW by comparison is straightforward. I mean, it's not a lot to really compare it to, say, Marvel Strike Force and their war. Territory War in Quago is just so straightforward. The only reason I switch things around is just, well, the reason why I've switched things around in the past is just to basically freshen things up. Not that you need to constantly do things.
I understand. How many games are you playing except for Star Wars, Marvel Snap, and what else?
I was playing a bit of Hitman earlier. I haven't had a go at that for a bit, so I thought I'll have a half hour on it.
You play from console or you playing from PC?
I was on my console, but I have got the PC version as well. Just sometimes it's interesting to stream from PC.
Okay. Me personally, not that I don't like the console. I prefer PC over console.
Mm-hmm.
But that's me.
Yeah, I'm not used to it. I mean, I've been trying to get used to gaming on PC with keyboard, mouse, etc., but not something I've got into the hang of. I mean,
it's not all people can have what can I say, the easy clicking on the button.
Yeah, I mean, the one I wanted to try and get the hang of was Star Wars Battlefront 2. I played that a lot on console, and I did buy a copy on PC, and I was like, alright, let's just see if I can get the hang of it. And
you have a major panel in front of you.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a great hour I was playing.
I don't know if you understand, you know this game, Counter-Strike Go, Counter-Strike 1.6, Counter-Strike 2.
I've heard of the Counter-Strike series. I've never played it, but I've heard of it.
Okay, but it's the same thing. You play with WADS for moving down, and you need to have some macro bind on your mouse. You're firing, everything like that. And yeah, and you need to be quick to buy your stuff. Yeah, you have about 15 seconds to buy your stuff before the first and beginning of the round. You need to know your button. But compared to a game like COD, the game you play, that's a small panel compared to the big game like the Fortnite, the game like that. Too much button.
I mean, Fortnite's not my type of game anyway, but just in general, I think that'd be a reason why I wouldn't try it.
I hate Fortnite for many reasons. And the same thing goes for Counter-Strike now. I'm pretty sure people that always does that to you when you're too good compared to some people. Oh, you cheating!
I mean, when I used to play Battlefront 2 on console, at least regularly play it, I thought I was alright at it. You know, like I used to be able to get okay kill streaks. You know, I always used to play the objective.
You were in the average of the good player in the better time.
I wasn't the best player, but I always thought to myself I could be a good team player. You know, like if I was in a team, I could always pull my weight. But yeah,
I understand.
I've gotten a bit rusty.
The same goes for me. I was not the greatest, but I was good in playing team. But it was fun for a while. But at one point, when you say you play 65 hours a week, that's beginning to be too much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I was actually playing with Battlefront by the end, but it was a lot because it was mainly while I was looking after my granddad. So he'd be in the room next to me, and I was playing Battlefront, and if he needed me, I'd just bounce out the game and just go do whatever he wanted. And it was just something that kept me awake just while I was looking after him.
Just to give you an idea, I finished playing Counter-Strike because all the surrounding of that is too much. I jumped into Warcraft when I said at people before, oh, I will never play this game ever. I was playing that game for 15 years. Give you an idea.
Okay.
For them it was funny, for me it was costly.
Okay, I don't like that.
$15 a month was a lot.
I mean, I feel like I've lost concept of things like that when it comes to, you know, I've paid for battle passes on here and Snap. And,
Oh yeah.
You know, you kind of lose track of what is reasonable.
I can understand what you're saying. I did the same thing for a few games on the side. Like, you know, you ever hear about a game called League of Angels?
Sorry, I've just had I think it was a moth just flying around.
Yeah. I played that game a while.
Right. On set, folks. I don't mind, it's a small room. And I just missed it by a gnat. My mum's petrified of them, that's why I have to get them.
Okay. Oh, don't worry. I have a mom as well. You don't need to tell me.
Oh. Let's do that. Let's do that. Don't. Okay, we're back.
Oh, it's me, or the multiplicity you have is against them.
What is that, sorry?
As a team, you face the Night Sister is the roughest team you can face at the moment of what I'm seeing.
In territory battles, they're annoying. It's the planetary modifier that they've got. Essentially, both teams will constantly revive. So I'm kind of stuck here because I haven't got anything that prevents revives. So, but I've got a droid that will handily come in if I summon it. But I can only summon it so many times, and well, I say so many times.
You kill one, you revive the rest of them.
Yeah, thankfully I can get rid of the zombie, but I have to get the green Endless Horde buff off and get replaced with the... I'm trying to remember what it's called. Oh, it's still Endless Horde. It's the same name, but it's just the inverse. Things red.
Wow.
Okay, that was rude. Very rude.
Oh wow, 2 kills. But the best team of the Night Sister, I'm pretty sure they have one with the two new characters they just come out.
Yeah, Great Mother's definitely been good. I mean, Kit was sharing updates with me last night, and definitely seems like it's going to be a top tier character.
The Great Mother, you have those two in front that can raise each other, and you have what I call the name of the one in the game with the new kid that he's Jedi.
Ezra?
No, not Ezra. She's a nice sister, but she's another game.
Morgan Elsbeth?
No, that is an Osaka series. I'm talking about the game.
Oh, Marin?
Yeah, Marin. Yeah, the two in front of you, Marin, Mother Elizabeth, and the Great Mother.
Yeah.
Could be a good.
Marin wouldn't go with them.
No?
No, Marin needs revives to work well. And the combo of Morgan Elsbeth and the Great Mothers, they have explicit anti-revive clauses in the kit.
Okay.
They're essentially trying to split the teams up, so Pals and Marin, they go on one side. Great Mothers, Morgan, they do another.
That's why
A bit of
that
a shame, but
the archer that are soldier of Night Sister are entering in that team.
yeah, so the Great Mothers, they have Spirit, Acolyte, and I think Talia's sort of edging the 5th spot there. So the only one missing is Initiate, I think, at the moment.
I'm working on the short of this your team at the moment. I'm not there yet, but yeah, I'm working on it.
Ooh, okay. I mean, I say it often, but I feel it's just worth saying it. Just
Just
don't
the
spread
short, I'm
yourself
not
thin.
leveling them. But right now, I'm just when I have enough energy on the side, I'm working on them. But when I don't have it so much, I'm working on what I need to work.
Oof. Grief. This is annoying. Alright. We got
By the
days.
time you just need a counter to it.
Yeah, essentially, once I get the zombie out, it's helpful because the zombie is. There we go. The zombie's essentially the block to get into the others. And it doesn't mean it suddenly becomes easy with zombie gone, but it's one less problem. So my hope is if I can whittle all these 4 into the red, then I can essentially just AoE him. See, they're going to revive in a second. Well, that one is. Actually, saying that, you've got a bit of Terminator, so let's nick that. Daka's gone, but she isn't gone for long. Ooh, saying that, could we actually pull off a minor miracle and get this Acolyte down before countdown finishes? Oh, too late. That's so frustrating. Yeah, that Acolyte's coming back as well. Well, it was coming back anyway, even without Daka doing it. I essentially need that droid because it's got a permakill on it, and it's one way of just getting out of this loop we end up in where we're just constantly smacking them and doing little to nothing. Yeah, let's just do that.
The Jedi caught in the squad arena. Do you think it's worth it to Bill, or is not even touching him?
Oh, we got it. All right. What is this? Sorry.
In the squad arena, he called 8 caught. He's a Jedi.
In general, let's say no.
Okay. I'm just wondering if you worth it to collect the shard of it.
Eith's in a very odd position right now because he's got a Datacron, which is pretty good. and he's also a Naboo raid toon. But
Just that's what I was wondering.
the thing is, he's not really useful in the raid. He's probably one of 2 or 3 characters you just wouldn't use. You know, if
Okay.
you had like every toon available, you just wouldn't pick him. And besides that, when the Datacron goes, he's just absolute garbage. So yeah, I just wouldn't think about it. The only time I'd say maybe a touch of regret would be if they gave him an Omicron or something.
Okay. And right now I'm missing 30 to get malevolence.
Alright, be right back, folks.
Okay.
Right, I am back. That that was
will say- Yeah, Mom.
yeah.
That's exactly what going to say to you in the chat. My mom just called me to help her and I'll be back later tonight.
No worries. I mean, I'm probably going to go off in a minute just for the fact that I won't be on call, as it were. I think pretty much everything I need to do is nearly done, so I'm just going to finish these missions and then I'm off.
Okay, have a good night.
Yeah, same
And
to you.
have a good
Well,
game over the weekend.
yeah, fingers crossed.
We're playing the US and 3 days later we'll be playing Mexico.
Mexico, I bet it'll be a fun one.
Yeah, good.
Chicharito.
Team or top 20. It won't be easy.
Could be fun though.
Normally US us and Mexico us, that's big rivalry right now.
I'm not surprised.
We're
Oh,
top 3 in Conquest right now. What happened?
I'm nearly dead. That's what.
Okay.
I hate these battles. They're absolutely horrid. Worst bit is I fly the rest of TB.
You can tell me something? Why Norway is not as good for only one reason. Holland is the striker in that team. Why they are so worse?
Why or what worse? Sorry.
They draw against Kazakhstan today.
Oh, who drew against them?
Norway?
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah. 0-0.
to be honest, I couldn't really answer. I don't really follow Norway, but I know Ireland plays for them. But the thing is, one
That's
man
why
doesn't make a team.
Yeah, no, but normally Norway have good player in that they play in England as well. That's why I was wondering why they are so bad.
I don't know. I mean, I've not really associated them with good players other than Haaland. I mean, they've had like a few, but I wouldn't say they've. You could argue he's a generational talent. You know, it's in the sense of he can lead the team, but he can lead the team like Zlatan Ibrahimovic did for Sweden. You know, they won't ever do anything major, but they'll be better for him.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you don't do the one-time transfer to play for England.
I mean, he might have been a Leeds supporter growing up, but it doesn't mean he's from Leeds.
Yeah, but he's born in England anyway. That's what I'm saying. And always do the transfer. He's young still. He's 23, 24.
Right.
I will let you do your stuff, and I will talk to you in the next few days. I think you will be around.
Yeah, I'll be around. Like I say, tomorrow it's quiet on my. Well, I say it's quiet. It's quiet in the sense I'll be quiet. I'm going to be AFK, but after that should be fine.
You don't have a character on the side that you can put back in the skill.
No, I got rid of my baby accounts.
Me. Okay. Have a nice night and take care of your mom, bud.
Yeah, no worries. Same to you.
Thanks.
All right. Ooh, have I got? No, I'm dead.
What's up? What's up?
Hey up, how you doing, man?
You okay, dude?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just
Are you getting smashed on
yeah,
your?
they just smashed me. Yeah, that's a very good way
Did
of
you
putting it.
Conquest?
I've done Conquest, yeah. I'll be honest, I've been distracted by this as well today. The Great Mothers. Quite interesting, as far as they're a large character technically. I'm looking forward to building these up when I get a chance.
There's a slight delay on the stream, so I'm waiting to see these
Oh, yeah.
mothers. But
Pretty cool animations and whatnot. They're from Ahsoka, but I feel like that's what they've been doing. They've been really going into the Ahsoka series and sort of trying to cherry pick what was good about it.
right, okay, yeah.
I mean, I'm just doing.
I still haven't caught up on that, man. I feel like I listened too much to the people just having a bit of a whinge about it, and I didn't dive in on it.
I don't really get the whinging about it because I think for me, right, you know me, right? I'll always be positive about Star Wars, but it's like I didn't really see anything to be that negative about. You know, I just found it very odd to hear.
Yeah, I think I watched the first 2 episodes, and I didn't mind it. I don't know why. I just kind of dropped off it. I need to pick it back up. The thing is though, is that there's that much Star Wars stuff coming out on Disney Plus. Like, I can't keep up when I'm trying to. I don't know. I've got like limited series watching time. Like,
I couldn't get that. I mean, it's like Rings of Power's just come on, hasn't it? And was it
I am 3 episodes into that. To be fair,
I mean, I need to sit down at some point and catch up on both that and House of the Dragon. I haven't seen either of them yet. I
Did you
finally
not watch the
down
first series of Rings?
Did I watch? Sorry,
Did you not watch the first series of Rings?
I didn't know. I've only just got around to watching The Boys, so
Oh, okay.
you know, I feel like I've finally done one of them series that I've sort of been holding on to for a bit. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I just hold on to things for too long, and
Gosh, you do realise that this slacking off is going to be reflected in your parent report that I have to write.
I was going to say, I think you were the one being put on the naughty step today from that photo you shared.
Yeah, true. Oh. I almost swore there. Sorry, I forgot that you're streaming, but I got telling off at work for sending £1,200 worth of printing through the printing service.
What?
Because we've got like...
How the hell did you manage that much?
We've got 1,300 math students, man. So
You did like a page for each.
Well, I did 100 pages for each because it covered like 8 weeks worth of work for them. And I thought, rather than just doing it every week, which I normally do, let's make a booklet so it's all together, it's in order. I don't have to like do it every week. We can mark it, students can look back on it. There's loads of benefits to it, but yeah, I got my ear bent, and the principal got involved.
Wow. Sorry, I can't laugh a little bit at that sentence. You know, I'm thinking to myself, wow, I never thought I'd hear someone at my age saying that.
What, the principal got involved?
Yeah, about someone my age, yeah.
Yeah.
At least when they're not a parent, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was unique.
But you know what, mate? Essentially, I mean, weigh this up, right? The whole year's worth of printing would cost approximately £4 per student, and the students basically earn the college about £600 a month, £600 a year. So
Yeah.
£4 out of that for their entire maths resource. I just don't think it's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I can see your logic. I think the money pinchers in this scenario would be saying, hang on, you don't get to decide that, but I do think you were right. It's just, you know, I mean, I call them money pinchers because, you know, it's whoever they are, they've got to do that job, haven't they? It's probably not what they want to do, but they're told, right, you've got to make sure no one's doing that. But,
yeah.
you know, but I do agree. You made a good call. It's just that I think I don't understand why someone would be on you.
The way I see it, I'm just keeping the reprographics department in a job.
Oh, that's a nice reason.
Yeah. You know, if it wasn't for me, mate, you know, they'd be sitting around doing nothing.
I remember reprographics from my high school. Random jumping in. I remember I would just have to go there. Like, I feel like I was the one who was like, oh yeah, you go and ask for this. You know.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was just random jumping. I don't know why I
That's a
interrupted
bit of a, no. It was just one of those memories that just jumps out that you forgot you had.
A little bit, yeah. Like a bit of high school, I probably regressed a little.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It happens, mate, when you've got friends who are teachers. It just takes you back, doesn't it? But the the other problem with the printing I sent through is that because each student was going to have like 100-page document, the only way it could be stuck together was like this plastic comb binding, and apparently there was 28 hours worth of work to do it.
Oh, I'm not being funny, but I like to see the person's face.
Mate, honestly, like I don't dare even go on their corridor now. If they see me, honestly, I think they're gonna like peel my skin off.
I mean, I'm assuming they've got to do it just for the fact that you've put the order in, essentially.
They are doing it, but they're having to send it bit by bit because there's so much.
Bloody hell.
We just get like a couple of boxes a day.
Oh. Oh man, I can't.
Honestly, dude, I'm in trouble. You should have seen the length of the email I got.
I mean, I
It was
definitely
like an
believe what you're
A4
saying
or
there.
2 A4 sides of writing. There was like a table showing the printing costs over the past 3 years, and how mine have exceeded it by like twice. And
You know what? I'm laughing a little bit at though, right? Again, I'm probably. If, say, you, the person who's giving you the canings ever listens to this, they bloody call me for all sorts of bad, but it's like at the end of the year, you always hear about the idea that, like, stationery supplies and all that lot, they go over budget, so you kind of have to use as much as you can so you don't roll over into the next budget. And you're thinking, surely that's the same logic there to a degree, you know, just carry it over into the next year and don't. I mean, maybe I'm just underthinking that because I'm assuming there's something where you have to buy things to essentially benefit from it, but I don't know.
there probably is an element of that, but it's mate, we're screwed this year. Like the college for some reason is 35% up on student numbers. So last year, where teachers were on average having like 16 students in a class, we've now got like 22 or 23 up to 26 in a class, like, and it's just quite a lot. Like, when
I'm a little bit surprised they do that. You'd think they'd have like numbers they could take and say, right, we've exceeded the capacity kind of thing.
Oh yeah, but you don't make money that way, do you?
You don't, but it's one of those where you think, you know, it's like a football stadium. You know, you've got, say, 30,000 capacity. You don't sell 31,000.
Full, isn't it? Yeah. But that's just not how it's been done.
No. Someone obviously thought they could do it a different way.
Well, it's just money talks, doesn't it, mate? I really hope that I'm the only person from Stoke-on-Trent College that watches your streams, because if they are watching this, man, I'm in trouble.
I mean, I think for your sake, I hope so as well. I mean, just because I wouldn't want you getting in trouble, but if they work, I would like to just say, can you please not cane him that bad? I don't think he meant to do any harm.
We're just trying to give a good place. Experience, dude. You know, it's if the we went down, mate. We went down to the reprographics department. Said, "What's the best way of doing this?" Like, so that it doesn't cause as much of an issue.
This before,
yeah. So we did it the way they said, and then we had all this kickback.
I mean, I've got to laugh if they essentially do say, well, he asked us, but we didn't think he'd do it.
Yeah.
You know, just try and make it sound like they're blaming a madman kind of thing.
Yeah. We just thought it was a hypothetical.
You know, you can't blame us for answering a question.
Yeah. It's like, so hypothetically, if I had a brother that was gonna try and print 1,300 copies of a 100-page booklet, what would be the best way for him to do it?
Well, I'm laughing at that as well, right? As you've told me they're having to spread it out. So by the time it's probably all printed out, I wouldn't say it'd be out of date. It's probably going to be, I'll say a little bit late.
There's going to be an element to it, yeah? You said if I was ever going to do it again, I need to give him 8 weeks' notice. I'm just in trouble. I'm a naughty boy, Josh, and I've been told off.
All I can say is, if it's any consolation, you have given me a good laugh here, even if it's even if it has come at your own expense. So thank you for that.
I love how there's a few things at college that are going to be my legacy. One is this printing job, and the other one is that I spent £400 on balloons for a maths competition.
Alright, I've got to ask, where did the logic come for that?
Well, I just wanted the competition to look cool, so I had a balloon arch made that said, maths, 2019 or something like that, whatever it was, 2022.
I say kids, I bet students liked it. You know, in the sense it probably did look cool.
It did look cool, it was sick, but it was like £400 worth of balloons, and then the English department saying to me, well, you know what, we were stuck, we didn't have any pens, and we'd run out of books, and you spent £400 on balloons. And I'm just like, yeah, but they did look cool.
Oh man, I'd love to be able to get away with that. Well, that line anyway. Oh yeah, but
thing is,
cool.
I just kind of feel like, yeah, that's what I sounds like. Yeah, but they do look cool. Like, I was just, the way it's a weird thing because I'm a maths teacher. For some reason, the government loves spending loads of money on training and different schemes for maths.
Yeah,
and I bring in a lot of money to the college through the training schemes I take part in, I just thought, you know what, this is the money I brought into the college, I should at least get a bit of a say on what it goes on. I just wanted a big balloon arch.
Oh, I'll tell you, I've just tweaked where I'm thinking of balloon arches. It's Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Captain Holt. Oh,
alright, when did you do that?
That was, I think that might have been the 4th or 5th season. It was just a brilliant, sea story in an episode. It was just funny how they played it out.
Right. Yeah.
Just the idea of this uptight police captain, and he's like, what do we need for this wedding? Balloons! Balloon arches.
Yeah.
Oh. The things I remember.
I haven't watched it for ages. I do like Captain Holt though. He's a nice character.
Yeah, I was gutted last year when the actor died.
Did he?
Yeah, I was gutted.
Oh, I didn't know, man.
Yeah.
Oh, for shame. He can't been that old.
I don't think he was. No, I mean, yeah, it was just something I saw on the news, and you know, when things catch you out, it was like, oh, you know, you don't expect it, do you?
No way. Oh.
I feel like I'm just doing that. Right, anyway, let me throw these two in because I don't really know what I'm doing otherwise.
Sorry, I'm distracting you from your job at hand here.
Honestly, this is the distraction I need. I mean, we've just done Conquest on here, and that's alright. But yeah, you need distracting in this with this game. It's it can get a bit, I don't know, annoying otherwise.
For some reason, whenever I watch your stream, it's like freezing on my phone. I don't know whether it's because I'm in chat or whatever, but like the preview runs fine, but when I actually click it to watch it, it freezes.
I mean, I'll just go full screen a minute.
Mate, I'm assuming it's my phone. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like this here. I don't know if it'll catch up for you. Oh, hang on, it's going very picture in picture. But you can kind of see I'm looking in sync.
Yeah, definitely. It's just freezing. Okay. Don't know whether I've maybe just got too many like background apps open or something. It's probably just me.
It could be. I mean, oh wow! I've just realised I put this on full auto. I've never done this battle before. Why the hell did I put it on full auto?
Concentrate. Sorry, bud.
No. If you look up in the chat, Sam was here. He might have killed me for it, but he's not here. Sam's the guy who organises all this, so yeah, he'd probably be a bit miffed.
Is he your guild leader?
He's the territory battles officer, and yeah, we joked that when we make mistakes about what we're doing in this, he gets his shotgun out.
Right. Okay.
It's only because he lives in America, but he's
Yeah, I was going to say he's American.
Yeah, but he has got British ties, if you like, so he is over here a fair bit. Or he has been.
Oh, okay.
Right, let's do that. You know, I feel like with this game, I've been doing the same thing for months. It feels like months, just in terms of I've been building these two teams up, and they're not bad teams or anything. I'm enjoying using them, but I don't know. I'm waiting for a change, just something new.
Does Vader and Jar Jar not kind of switch it up and all?
I mean,
They're not like territory wars heroes or anything.
I mean, well, Vader kind of mixes things up for me on my free to play because I mean, I've used him properly for the first time tonight, and you know, I didn't really know what I was doing, so for that reason, it's new. But I don't know. It's even like with this here. This is new because I've never done this battle before, but I think it's just the case that I've used this team quite a bit already. I'm kind of like, okay. You kind of get used to using it, and it's like, okay, the novelty's worn off.
Yeah.
And when you know you're probably going to end up using it umpteen times because you've got to do these missions umpteen times, it's, I don't know, it just gets boring.
Did they ever just like nerf a character so that it breaks a team and you have to use a new one?
They have done it in the past, but there was a big uproar over it. This is about 3-4 years ago now. They did like multiple nerfs in one hit. It was Darth Vader was the biggest one that got nerfed. He was beating everything in the game at that point. So they nerfed his he nerfed his kit essentially, so he wasn't able to ignore defense as a big factor, and that really I wouldn't say it weakened him, but well, it did weaken him actually, but it wasn't. It didn't take him out of contention. It's just that it lowered his ceiling, if you like.
Yeah.
So that it's one of those where at the time it really hurt because at one point you were able to use him and beat things with him, whereas now it's like, oh yeah, he only does a little bit of what he did.
Especially if people like spent money to build him that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that's a bit like what you said, to be honest, what I was going to say, because it wasn't so much for me that I'd spent money, but at that time I'd just about got him to the levels you needed to use him, and then they do it, so it's like, oh, is this still worth it? You know, you feel like you've wasted a bit of time doing it. I mean, thankfully they haven't done anything like that since, but arguably the worst thing they do is they'll sometimes, like with the raid, they'll tweak things there that are maybe player beneficial. So there's been a bug recently where you've got B1 battle droid as a character, and in the raid there was a bug where if you essentially kept pressing 2 buttons, it was able to get infinite health, shall we call it, and because of that you were able to just storm the rest of the raid. You know, you could just get to the max score and bank it. So they got rid of that because it was essentially a cheese and they didn't like you having it, but it was something that was player friendly. You know, if you got a B1, you just do that for 5 minutes and you're through. So things like that do annoy me a little bit, but you kind of respect where they're coming from. You know, they don't want to essentially roll the red carpet out and give you an easy win.
You should probably just do like themed territory wars or something where you can only use like Geonosians or something like that. Like make it so that there's restrictions on what you can play within that mode. Don't nerf the characters themselves, but make the modes have like tighter kind of filters, I suppose.
It's so funny that, because when I first started playing this game, they did exactly that. They did some essentially small time, I can't think what you call it, like bans on characters. So like at the time the
like
music character
modes.
Yeah, so like in Territory War you couldn't use Gen Knight Raven, I think, for instance. But equally they gave, say, Jar was a massive boost, so they were OP. And everyone was in uproar about it because it was like, oh, I've just built X and Y up and now I can't use them, you know. And
but if you know it's going to rotate, it's not such a issue, is it? Like if you know that next month the Jawas or the whatever it is that's been banned is not going to be banned because it rotates, then it's not such a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in agreement with you there. I think it was a bit of maybe short-sightedness on the player base, but also what I would say is I'm surprised that the devs haven't come back to it, because we have got Datacrons in the game now, and they act like that a little bit because every 2 months a new Datacron set comes in with boosts to factions.
Right, so and it makes sense.
Yeah, it has that. It's not necessarily that things are banned, but things get boosted. But I don't know. I still don't see that as the same. It's kind of it's in the same ballpark, but it's not that exactly, is it? Not to mention you get a fair chunk of the player base who don't like Datacron, so you know, they just don't engage with it.
You have to grind for Datacrons the same way you do for the twos.
Probably worse, because Datacrons can only farm during Conquest.
Oh, right, okay.
So the main reason I do Conquest is to get Datacrons. I mean, probably the second biggest reason. The main reason is to get the character that you get at the end, but yeah, other than that, it's just for the crons. I mean, I feel like this. I don't mind them, but they annoy me at times as well. It's like last one of the last sets of the crons, they had something that made Padme brilliant, you know, and I liked it when I saw it because I was like, oh, Padme's not been relevant for a bit. This gives me a reason to use her.
Yeah.
But then after 4 months of seeing that Kron, you're a bit sick to death to seeing her. So
No, the rotation needs to be a bit quicker than 4-1, so.
perhaps, but then the downside is you're essentially, how do you put it, you're going through them that quick, you can't farm them.
Yeah.
Because the drop rate's already horrendous as it is.
Yeah.
Oh, can I get this? Yeah.
Hey.
Right. Where are we going? Dathomir, deploy.
Have you done GACs then, did you say?
That's not this week. It's the week
Oh,
off.
they're not going.
Yeah, I have got to tweak my defense a little bit ahead of next week, but yeah, we're not in season. I'm trying.
Is it just territory wars when the GACs are off then?
Is it what? Sorry.
Do territory wars only sort of come on when the GACs are off?
No, you can have them when GAC's on. It's the idea that, like, say if you start at week 1, whatever you want to call week 1, you'd have GAC and territory battles for that week. Then week 2 is GAC territory war. Then again GAC. Actually, correct myself there. Conquest and territory battles, and then
So they rotate
GAC
through them modes,
Conquest
basically.
and TW.
Got you.
So they overlap a bit, and it can get really annoying. Do you remember this guy from Andor?
Yes.
I don't know if it's on your screen yet.
Skarsgård.
Yeah, got him last time. I'm trying to
Cool.
build him up because he does look pretty useful.
Yeah, is he good?
Yeah, I'd say he is. I mean, he's going with like Mon Mothma and all her cronies. Although he can go with Saw Gerrera, so a little interesting. There's Jar Jar.
Oh, bloody hell. Jar Jar.
I think what else I've got to work on. Captain Enoch. It's another Ahsoka thing.
Oh, yeah. That's a cool mask.
I feel like they've been doing good with the character models of late. They've the quality's improved a bit from when. Well, I'd argue actually it's improved a lot, but you can kind of tell when you look at characters like, if I can find her. Here we go, Jin. I mean, I like Jin's kit, but yeah, doesn't look a lot like.
Yeah, it's just like a really flat model.
Yeah. Keep hoping they do a rework for her. I mean, they updated Cassian last year. He had a little facelift and he looks really nice.
There's Cassian in it. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
But yeah, the Great Mothers came in. I'm trying to think what else is knocking about. Oh, that's it, Ezra. That's what the Conquest is over.
Ah, okay.
So he looks pretty cool, you know, as far as what's in his kit and whatnot. Hopefully, he's
What will you
worth
end up
chasing.
unlocking him if your conquest gets to a certain like point level overall?
Yeah, so essentially, right now, I'm on box 6 here. So I'll get 65 out of 330 if I finish now. But hopefully, next day or two, I can get to the red crate at the end, get to 90 out of 330. Then this is where it gets a bit funky because if I want to do this free to play, I need to go to. That was a poor example. I need to go to these nodes and buy these shards. So there's 20 available from these nodes, so that takes me to 110. And then after 3 sets of conquests, I get the character. So yeah, that's if I want to get free to play. If I wanted to spend a tenner, I would just get those shards. So yeah. A little bit, I don't know, a little bit interesting. And this is part of the reason why I'm thinking what to do, because I need these buggers. Miles away still. As soon as I can, all I'll be doing is going on this node here, where these geonotions are, and my webcam's blocking it. But essentially I'm just going to be hitting multi-sim, and I'm just going to be spamming as much energy as I can, just to get these. It's pretty ridiculous in a way, but it's all I'll have to do then.
Nice, man.
I mean, it is full auto, at least it isn't like I've got to manually play it. Right. I'll be honest, I can't be asked doing Crimson right now.
Fair news. I'm going to hop off and let you say goodbye.
No worries.
See you in a bit, bud.
See you in a bit. So, with that in mind, let me just pop out the voice chat just in case anyone sees me in there. There we go. Those of you here, thank you very much for being here. I will launch a raid if there's someone streaming something Swagger related. Maybe not, but is there someone streaming something non-Swagger related? Scribes on. Go on, I'll send you to Scribes channel. Okay, so we've had follows tonight from Mont1500 and Suji Keel, so thank you very much. Apologies if I butchered either of those names. And yeah, bit of a small raid, but I'm going to say thank you for being here. I'll be back now Monday, so hopefully I'll see you then. Until then, bye for now. Bye bye.